Go ahead, breathe easy. My name is Jeff Zelanik. I'm one of the engineers at Industrial Maid in Cortland, Nebraska. Today I'd like to talk to you about one of our revolutionary new panels. This is a wall mount HMI panel that we would use for our T-Series units to clean general areas in commercial and industrial spaces. So as you can see, it's powered by 115 volt, just mounts right up on the wall, has a very simple start, stop, emergency stop. I'm going to just show you quickly inside the panel. So inside the panel we have the power pack, disconnect, the PLC. This has a very nice feature. If you're running all of the units and there happens to be a fire event, we can run the fire system right into the XO here. And as soon as you get the 24 volt signal from the fire system, it will shut down the whole system here. This is where you would hook up all of your VFDs. Each of our units that are out in the system will have a VFD, really a PLC that controls what we set up as far as static pressure and shows us how each unit out in the system is performing. Then we have the computer itself, and it's very simple. If we need to reprogram or anything, we can put a data stick right in and reprogram this. There are a couple more connections here. Obviously, we run our twisted pair up through here on the VFDs, our fire control connection up through there. So that's the interior of the panel. This specific panel was set up for a one-zone system at Johnson Controls. So you can see our main panel here. And then if I want to go in and take a look at the zone, this shows us the zone, and we have 8 units in that zone. Your HMI control just shown off to the side. This shows you can start or stop your zone 1. If I want to look at any of the units in that zone, this right here would show you that filter pressure, the frequency it's running at, any of the motor data that's involved. It would show up here as an alert. This shows the communication's bad, and that's because we don't have this hooked up to zone 1 or the VFD at the present time. We're just showing you the panel itself. So we can go through all 8 of those, and it would show any of the 8. All of that same data would come up for any of those 8. Initially, when we set up this system, we would go to this panel. We can enter each unit. We'll enter the filter service data that we want. This is our analog. That's basically from our factory. We'll set all of that up. And then you can use this for up to 32 units, 8 units in a zone. This one really only has 1 zone, but you could use up to 4 zones. This would allow you to set the date and time in the system. Then we always can go back into our main panel. If we want to look at the alarm screen, this would show you each of the individual of those 8 units in the alarm screen. And these show no fault. If there was something wrong, it would show you what was up to there or what you needed to do. You, again, can start and stop all of them from this panel. It's really very intuitive. It's a simple system. This is set up so that you could run multiple zones, up to 32 units in a commercial or industrial facility. When we set this up with the motors and the VFDs, it's a very energy efficient package, and it will allow you to, from one panel like this, pay attention to how each of those zones and units are performing. So again, breathe easy. If you have anything, you have questions or want to check this out further, you can phone us or take a look on our website.